Hey guys, welcome to the video. You probably can't really hear me too well inside here, so I'm just gonna come outside. What's up, y'all? Inside today's video, we're talking about video partner applications and a weird bug that's happening with this actual glove. Before we talk about the new video partner applications, I just want to say anime gloves are kind of glitched at the moment. Doesn't matter what color they are, as long as they identify as anime gloves. Whenever you actually move them, your pinky kind of like stretches. As you guys can see, it's kind of like not supposed to do that sort of thing, honestly. But it just recently came out that video partner applications are now open again. If you're a passionate content creator with 5,000 subscribers on YouTube or TikTok and love making recroom content, then you can join the exclusive group of recroom video partners. Applications will only be open for a month and you can apply there if qualifications. Now, when you become a video partner inside of Recroom, one, you need to make recroom content. If you do make recroom content, well, that's great because you get a list of other perks like getting a verification badge in Recroom. You also get your own code that you can tell people to actually use to support you in game. And the way the codes work basically is that where if you have someone supporting you and using your code, if they decide to spend in real life money on like tokens or Recroom Plus or whatever, you get 7.5% of whatever they actually spent. You also get a new influencer tab inside of rec.net telling you how much money you actually made and when you can actually cash out and stuff. Not to mention, as a video partner, you also get exclusive access to things a lot earlier than normal people do. It could be like new Recroom originals or like new features that Recroom is testing that you get to try out really early. And the reason why Recroom does this is so that you can make videos about those features if you had wanted to without having to actually wait for the feature to come out. So if you really do want to make Recroom content and you're passionate about Recroom content creation, then I highly suggest that you join Video Partner Program. You guys can apply through the link inside the description, which I will have below. And of course, people, be sure to check it out. So Recroom might have just released the best Rec Center skin that we've received in a while. As you guys can see, it's an obvious Bonkies factory theme, and there's all sorts of pipes and gizmos and gadgets everywhere. They kind of came into the Rec Center and it made it look all messy, not gonna lie. You can also hang out with Bonky if you had wanted to, and there's a few quirks with this new Rec Center skin. First of all, we got this moving jaw. That's cool. We also have this pie machine that allows you to actually get splatted by the pies. Ow! Stop! Ow! There's even a leaderboard telling you how many times you've gotten splattered. Big shoutouts to A. Some more cool design happening inside the Rec Center, and if we come over here, you guys will see more cool designs and stuff. Now, there are a few quirks. Whenever you guys actually see a banana peel on the floor, you guys can actually slip on it, and someone will laugh at you. So don't fall on these things, unless you want to be embarrassed. There's also red X's as well, and whenever you actually step on that, an anvil falls on you. Uh-oh, how am I going to get into this room? I just got to shimmy. And inside this room, you'll find tic-tac-toe and stuff. And this is the entire Bonkies Factory Rec Center. What are your guys' thoughts? Be sure to let me know, and honestly, I like it a lot. Now, inside the watch store, we did receive some new UGC. We have this little April Fool's thing going on, and we get jumbo ears, we also have these weird googly eyes, and we have this April Fool's shirt. We also got a chocolate variety box and an everything bagel, I think, floaty. Here is April Fool's, but I think it's UGC now instead of Recroom created items. You guys can see we got tiny hands, pop-out glasses, fish floppers, wet floor sign, rock friend, a car spoiler, anime eyes, puppet eyes, some little like alien stuff going on here. Okay, this is dope. And even like a little kick me rude note. There's tons and tons of UGC inside this new rotation. We also have some, general clothes UGC, some rollerblades UGC, more made UGC if you guys are interested in that, and just more like clothes and stuff. Be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts. Honestly, in my opinion, the UGC is banging inside this rotation. But this is not all. In other news, a Recroom YouTuber actually got hacked. If you guys have ever heard of Slug before, then you know exactly who I'm talking about. If you look on Slippy's channel right now, you guys will see that there's this weird live stream with this weird guy with something that's not even related to Recroom at all. Well, this is the people that hacked him. Essentially, there's this weird YouTube scam going on right now that targets YouTubers and steals their accounts and stuff like that. Essentially, it goes like this. People try to pretend to be a big company like Nvidia, for example, and want to reach out to YouTubers to, make a sponsorship. They have them sign an NDA with DocuSign, but this is actually an executable, not an actual, DocuSign. The way this works is it basically just like captures your entire, PC or whatever's on your PC. So if you're logged into your YouTube account at the time you click this actual DocuSign link and you're logged into your YouTube account, they basically have access to it. And that's exactly what they did. They decided to go into Sexy's channel and they actually just, changed the password and stuff. So Slug is completely logged out of his channel. Hopefully he gets it back though, and it's sucks that this is such a popular scam that affects YouTubers. He most likely will though, because people have went through this exact same thing and have gotten their accounts back. It's not only his first channel that was affected, but it's also his second channel that was affected as well. They left alone Slatterday though, so Slatterday's still up. In other words, Recroom actually had a little announcement about their intellectual property. Inside this developer blog, Chase Jake, a Recroom employee, goes on to say, "Hey creators, this one's for you. We've seen some confusion around using IP in creations and our approach to moderating this content, so we're sharing this blog post to clarify a few things." Their creator code of conduct states that under intellectual property and content, owners are responsible for securing permission to use any content, thumbnails, or metadata for their content that is not their original work. And content must not infringe, misappropriate, or violate a third party's intellectual property rights or rights of I literally can say this word, but I can't right now. Or privacy. So this means intellectual property can be used in creations as long as you have permission from the rights holder. Now, creator responsibility. It is your responsibility as a creator to ensure that you can use someone else's intellectual property in your creation. Every rights holder is different when it comes to using their IP, and some rights holders are okay with their IP being used in almost any capacity, while others are more strict. Generally, you can view the rights holder's terms of service or fan content policy, if they have one, to determine if and how you can use their IP. If you're not using an IP in accordance to the rights holder's terms, your content is subject to being removed by the rights holder. Here's Recroom's stance on IP usage. It's impossible for Recroom to know the rules and limitations around every IP that exists in this world. That's why it's the creator's responsibility to perform those checks. DMCA gives rights holders the power to submit takedown requests against content that violates their rights. If we receive a DMCA takedown request against any piece of content, we will expeditiously remove it from the platform. We may even choose to remove related content. Since IP usage is a complex topic, we are not likely to feature content that's focused around an IP. Additionally, your content is unlikely to be approved for Nintendo's Switch platform so that we comply with the platform policies. In essence, we hope this helps clarify how and you can use IP in Recroom. We take a similar approach to other UGC platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Roblox, Fortnite, VRChat, when it comes to IP use. The rules vary around every IP, so creators should make sure they understand if they're allowed to use a certain IP to avoid potential takedowns. Feel free to share this with others whenever this topic arises in conversation. And that was Recroom's announcement around IP usage. And if you don't want to become a video partner or anything like that, then why not support me? I'd greatly appreciate it if you supported your boy. And of course, people, that's pretty much it for this entire video. This video is so small that I'm just going to show all the actual memberships right here on the screen. Here you guys go. Thank you for being a part of the membership. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to be shouted out in every single video, then of course feel free to join the Calamari and above on my memberships. I would read them out, but that would take like half this video. And of course, people, thank you for all the love. Like, subscribe, do all that crazy stuff, and I will catch you guys inside the next video whenever I talk about more Recroom news. And just as a side note, do you guys like my nose? I was getting bullied on stream for it yesterday, so it's kind of hurt my feelings, honestly. Anyways, though, you guys should see some more videos on the screen right now. It's more Recroom news. I just talked about how Recroom was inside of a messy middle situation, quote unquote. Definitely check out that video if you guys want to learn about what Recroom developers are doing right now. And of course, people, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!